When I was a kid, sometimes my brother would come into my room, and let's talk about my own room. I was fortunate as a kid that the first house I really remember living in a long time was a house that had 4 bedrooms. And so when we moved into it, my brother and I had our own rooms. It was pretty cool. Now, sometimes my brother would come into my room and tell me to do something. He'd say, "Hey, go feed the dog. Go mow the grass. Go move the laundry over in the washer to the dryer." And I would say, "Who says?" Because if it was him, if he was trying to tell me what to do, it wasn't going to happen. So I want to know, who is he speaking for? Who has the authority? Who says? And usually in those moments he'd say, "Mom." So I'd have to go do it. Now, what if I told you that some of you who think you're Christians are not Christians? What if I said to you, you're not a Christian? What gives me the right to say that? Who says that? Well, let's start with the founder of Christianity. The founder of Christianity gets to say who's a Christian and who's not. Where has the founder of Christianity spoken? Where can we find his teachings on these things? Well, you have to go to the Bible. This is a Bible. This is a Bible almost exactly like the one my dad gave me when I became a Christian, because I haven't always been a Christian. So what does the founder of Christianity say in the Christian book, the Christian Bible, about being a Christian? Well, the first thing we find out is that the word Christian appears kind of late in the Bible, in the book of Acts, chapter number 11. The Christians, the name became part of our heritage in Antioch of Syria. Now, before the Christians were called Christians, they were called disciples. And these persons who were disciples, they were the disciples of Jesus. They were following Jesus. They were following him. They weren't dogging his tracks, following him around all the time, but they were followers of his teachings. They were followers of the teachings of Jesus. And over time, these people who were followers of Jesus began to be called Christians, not themselves. They didn't say, "Hey, we're Christians." This was what people around them started to say. The people around them identified them with Christ. They said, "These persons are followers of Jesus. They are Christians. They're Christians." So, to be a Christian means that you're following Jesus, that you're following the teachings of Jesus. You can't just make it up and say, I worship a rock, and I worship water, I worship sex, I worship happiness, I worship sport and pleasure. I'm a Christian. That's not how it works. You have to be a follower of the teachings of Jesus to be a Christian. That's what it means. And where do we find the teachings of Jesus? In the Christian scriptures, in the Bible. And I use the term Christian scriptures to distinguish the Christian scriptures from non-Christian scriptures. And there are other religions that have holy books, sacred writings. The Taoists, they have their sacred writings. Buddhists have sacred writings. Hindus have sacred writings. Muslims have sacred writings. Catholics have sacred writings. Many churches have sacred writings. The Jehovah's Witnesses have their sacred writings. The Mormon Church has sacred writings. But Christians, our scriptures our authoritative document is the Bible. And it's the teachings of Jesus. And you say, well, the teachings of Jesus, what about the part that's not red? You know, a lot of Bibles are red letter. Well, you have the teachings of Jesus and his biography in the Gospels, and then in the epistles, you have the unfolding of the Christian doctrine, which was received by the apostles from Jesus and from the Holy Spirit. And it is those writings, the Christian scriptures, that tell us what a Christian is. You don't get to make up what it is. You can. It's just like I can say I'm a doctor, I'm a physician, you know, and I can make up stuff and just create my own school of medicine. But Christians are followers of the teachings of Jesus. And these teachings they're fascinating. They're not only fascinating, they're life-altering. They'll change your eternity. They'll change your destination. They'll change your worldview. Christianity and the Christian scriptures will really rock your world. And maybe you would take the time sometime to read the Christian scriptures. You may say, well, I don't know where I would begin. I don't know where to start. Well, let's just start like this. If you want to get to know something about Christianity, you need to read the Bible. And I would get a Bible. Get one that's big print, easy to see, and start reading it. Read the Gospel of John, and then read Mark, and then read the book of Acts, and then read Galatians, Ephesians, Romans, Revelation. Start reading it. Read it all the way through. Take a couple years. Read it. If you got questions while you're reading, let me know. I'll help you out. You can contact me at bashamsbulletin@gmail.com. That's BASHAMSBULETIN @gmail.com. Or you can call me, 580-695-3461, or you can text me. But if you want to know something about the Bible, I'll help you. And thanks for watching for today.